What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fires it to the wideout, and he pulls in the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good.
They score here, and they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And this pass is on target, caught. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
A 10-yard loss on the play. 3rd down coming up. Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Michigan 35, TCU 7.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Porter. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Palmer. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands, it's Palmer. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Palmer. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Palmer. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Receiver in motion now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. He's free around the 15. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a 1st down. Get the ball out wide. You know, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
They'll try the right here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback keeps the football. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Well, the defense knows, Kurt, it might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that 1st arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Running it back, it's Knox. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Gives it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving?
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Grab down the middle. It's Palmer. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Cut. 325.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
On the double.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Launching it downfield. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he drives the punt deep. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Porter. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 38, TCU 14.
Ready?
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Pound 55.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Ready.
2nd down after that previous play.
Lasso.
And he'll set up to throw. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Let's go.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
They'll run it here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? Laid up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Catch made over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision...
Touchdown, Wolverines. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good.
Michigan 45, TCU 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, but now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
29 Philly.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll test the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
Okay, ready?
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Clear. Clear. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wideouts now clustered. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
On the double.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one moves the ball across the 40. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.